Hello again, everybody. Bo James here with another big episode of Southern States Wrestling. Got to kick the program off right here and say a big thank you to everybody that came out to the Putnam County Fair in Eleanor, West Virginia to watch Southern States Wrestling. Great night of action. Misty and I were in the ring for over an hour after the matches, taking pictures with people. Ricky Morton was at his table signing autographs for over an hour after the matches. It's always great to get up there in West Virginia. We're going to be back in West Virginia in October. We're going to be telling you more about it in the weeks to come here. And we're also going to take a look at some action from the Putnam County Fair right here today on this episode of Southern States Wrestling. Now let's talk about it. Sunday night, August the 11th, Model City Event Center, downtown Kingsport, Tennessee, right there on the corner of Center Street and Commerce Street, right across the street from WKPT TV and radio. A big night to raise money, a benefit for the Don and Sandy Wright family, a family deeply rooted in pro wrestling history right here in East Tennessee. They lost a home, they lost a car, they lost all their belongings to a fire on July the 4th. Southern States Wrestling going to stand up. We're going to help them pick their way up and help them get started back in life here. And due to a tragedy a few years ago, they've been raising 5 grandkids, all of them getting ready to start school back here like everybody else in East Tennessee. And we're going to give them a hand up right there. And we hope you come out and join us. 100% of the door, 100% of the auction goes to Don and Sandy's family to help them buy some new appliances, new furniture, everything. They need everything. They lost everything in the home and in the home fire. Thank the Lord nobody was there, or we probably would have lost one of them there. They were away on a camping trip and returned home to find out their home had been completely destroyed by fire. So Sunday night, August the 11th, is going to be a big night of wrestling in Kingsport to benefit Don and Sandy and their grandkids. Hope that you make plans right now to join us there, and hope you make plans to join us anywhere that Southern States Wrestling goes. And just here in a moment, we're going to give you the on-tour segment so where you can see where the event's coming up in your local areas at. And right now, let's take a look at something new on the Southern States Wrestling Network. For over a decade, right here in Southern States Wrestling, two women have been battling it out, trying to show who the queen bee is, who the best is. And I'm talking about my wife, Misty James, and I'm talking about her most dreaded, hated opponent, Rebecca Lynn. And you know, they've traded the Southern States women's title back and forth. They have been in last women standing matches. They have been in cage matches. They've been in every kind of match that you can imagine. But in Putnam County, West Virginia, Misty James defended against Rebecca Lynn, and Misty was injured during that match. And what we want to do now is take a look at what happened in Eleanor, West Virginia. Here we go from the Putnam County Fair, Eleanor, West Virginia. Southern States women's title on the line. Misty James in the ring, the reigning and defending champion against former champion Rebecca Lynn, who is walking away. These two ladies started to trash talk as soon as both of them were in the ring, and Rebecca has taken a walk outside of the ring. Referee Brandon Atkins trying to figure out what's going on. Misty's trying to figure out what's going on, and everybody here inside the entertainment tent at the fair is trying to figure what's going on. You can see Misty is ready. She is waiting. Now they've rang the bell and started to count, and look there, Joe Briggs has come back out to ringside with Rebecca Lynn. I am watching this for the first time, as you are, as I was not able to watch this match as it was happening, as I was getting ready for the following match against the Southern States champion Daniel Richards. So we're going to take a look right here together at what happened. And you can see Joe Briggs right there giving some advice to Rebecca Lynn. You see Misty's ready, the referee's ready, everybody's ready, but yet nothing is happening yet because Rebecca has brought this to a screeching halt. So here we go. They're finally ready to go. Joe Briggs already sticking his nose in the girl's business. He has no business out here whatsoever. Joe Briggs should not be at ringside, and I'm not sure why Brandon is allowing him to be at ringside. The girls finally lock up here. Rebecca Lynn using her strength and power to push Misty back into the corner and gave a clean break. That's surprising. That is surprising from Rebecca to give a clean break. You see Joe Briggs giving encouragement from outside. Misty still talking with her fans. Misty needs to worry about the challenger here. She knows this, as Rebecca Lynn is as tough as they come. There you see Misty with some wrestling. She took the arm right into a hammerlock, now into a headlock. Trying to confuse Rebecca, going hold to hold as fast as she can. Back to the arm, back to the hammerlock. Rebecca trying to figure out how to get out of this. What does she need to do to reverse this? And she just grabs a handful of hair. Referee right on top of that. Misty back to the side headlock. Looked like Misty may have grabbed a little hair there herself, fighting fire with fire. Nice headlock takeover. The challenger is down. There's almost a 2 count. Now you see Joe Briggs right there. Rebecca Lynn with a handful of hair once again. Rebecca Lynn will stoop to any low that you can imagine in the ring. Gouge you in the eyes, choke you, fish hook you, grab your hair, grab your wrestling attire. It doesn't matter. She is out there to win, and she will do it at any cost. Misty still in control of that side headlock. Big forearm right to the stomach. Now one right upside the head, rocks Misty into the corner. Now some kicks to follow it up. And there's the chokehold, I told you. And I've always said if all else fails, choke a man, but if all else fails, choke a woman too, I see. Hip toss out of the corner, big stomp right to the back. And now Rebecca worrying about the fans when she needs to be worrying about her opponent. These two women are always out to not only beat each other, there's the chokehold again. Brandon right on top of it. Rebecca breaks before the 5 count. Misty trying to get up and get away from her, trying to get her breath back. There's nothing worse than having a thumb stuck right into your air passage, stopping you breathing. Handful of hair again, face first right into the turnbuckle. Rebecca Lynn is definitely in control right here and has been for the last minute or so. Another handful of hair, another face right into the turnbuckle. Misty is in trouble. She is in trouble right here. Snapmare out of the corner. Rebecca drives a knee right into the small of her back and pulls back on her chin, pulling her neck and her head back, trying to cut off the oxygen, trying to slow her down. Rebecca knows it's going to take a lot to beat Misty James. Misty James knows it's going to take a lot to beat Rebecca Lynn. These two women have battled it out in Tennessee, Virginia, North Carolina, West Virginia, even into Alabama and Mississippi. There are two big elbows to the stomach and then a double handful of hair that time from Rebecca. They have traded the title back and forth. They know the prestige, but as I was saying earlier, they're not only out to beat each other, they're out to embarrass each other. They're out to make sure that the other one knows, I beat you. Now look at Joe Briggs right here. Now if I was paying attention, and this is on me, I should have been watching, but I was in the next match, and I would have punched Joe Briggs right in the mouth for that right there. Rebecca in control. Cross goes Misty, big elbow. Caught her right in the heart, it looked like. Brandon's in there. There's a 2 count. Misty able to get her shoulder up. Rebecca Lynn has been in control of this match for some time now. She has the champion Misty James in trouble, and now she's just slowly stalking her opponent. Back to a handful of hair and Misty fighting back. That Virginia country girl is getting tough. Open hand slap right there, big one. And another one. She's got Rebecca. Rebecca goes right to her eyes and her hair. Handful of eye, handful of hair. Joe Briggs screaming encouragement. Misty, every time she fights back and gets it going, you see the shortcut come from Rebecca. Big reverse knife edge from Rebecca Lynn right there. It is hot in this tent, over 100 degrees. Thank you for everybody that came out to watch and stayed for the entire event, as all the bleachers were full. People brought chairs. There's people standing around outside the tent watching. It was a great night in Eleanor, West Virginia. Double-handed chop from Misty James. And again, Rebecca into the ropes. Across the ring she goes. Big flying clothesline. This may do it right here. Brandon is in there. 2 count. Brandon, you better been watching for Joe Briggs right there, because I think he was getting ready to pull you out of the ring. Both ladies down on the mat, trying to get their breath, trying to get that second wind, trying to get up and get going, as both of them was hurt. And you saw Rebecca right there just stood right on Misty's hair so Misty couldn't get up. An illegal tactic, but I got to tell you, that was very smart by Rebecca Lynn. Another handful of hair. You need to do something about that, Brandon. There's the count, chokehold on the ropes. Watch Joe Briggs right here. You know he's getting ready to do something. Well, maybe not. Brandon's keeping an eye on him. Forearm to the stomach. And another one. Misty once again fighting back. Rebecca once again goes to a double handful of hair. These two women are out to not only beat each other, but humiliate each other, and to get the job done, maybe put one or the other one out of professional wrestling. Once again, standing on her hair right there. Brandon making her break the hold. And she goes right back to it, standing on her hair again. Come on. She's rough, she's tough, and she's always ready. Rebecca Lynn is ready to fight, and I think she is ready in charge right here tonight. Only a 1.5 count that time from the referee. Misty has no quit in her. She is ready to fight at any moment if she just gets a fair shake. Rebecca back to a handful of hair. Picking Misty up. Right hand. Big forearm. And another forearm. Shoulder to the midsection. Trying to knock the breath out of Rebecca. Takes her to the corner. Across the ring into the opposite corner. Here comes Misty, full head of steam, and Rebecca able to get out of the way. Big kick, another big kick, and another one. That fire has come. Big uppercut forearm right there. Misty going up the ropes. Misty not known for her high-flying action, but she's looking for a big move here to put Rebecca Lynn out of action, put her away. There's Joe Briggs, trips her up. And right there, Misty tied up in the ropes. You saw that. Then falls into the ring. That is where the injury happened right there. The referee saw it, called for the bell. Misty James right there. That is where the injury came to the champion, right above her knee. She has a huge bruise from this match. She hurt her knee, which caused muscle spasms in her thigh, which caused muscle spasm in the lower back. And you can tell she is in pain right there. Brandon stops the match, gets down to check on her. Rebecca Lynn out of gas. These two women fought it out in 100-degree temperature, trying to prove that they are the better one on the night. And you can see the pain that Misty is in. You can see that she's trying to pull herself up. She has no quit. She wants to finish this match. Brandon's trying to get her out of the ring. You see Brandon now getting her. Here comes one of the ring attendants. There you saw it from the Putnam County Fair in Eleanor, West Virginia. You're going to be able to see that entire event on the Southern States Wrestling Network in the month of August with Joe Wheeler calling the action. You heard my voice there, but on the network you'll hear Joe Wheeler call the entire card. It was a huge night of action, great night of action there in Eleanor, West Virginia, so don't miss it when it goes up on the Southern States Wrestling Network. And as we talk about the network, let's take a look at how you can subscribe to the Southern States Wrestling Network for only $4.99 a month. Once again, do not forget about Sunday night, August 11th, Kingsport, Tennessee, Model City Event Center. Going to be a huge night to benefit Don and Sandy Wright family. Hope you make plans to come out early. The doors open at 5:30. Special wrestling memorabilia auction starts at 6:30. The wrestling matches start at 7:15. 2 hours of action. Get to home, get the kids in bed so they can make it to school the next day. It's going to be a great night. So we hope you make plans to be right there at the Model City Event Center in Kingsport, Tennessee. And talking about that night, I got a video from Joe Wheeler of Lemon Juice McGee and his tag team champion, Sean Cruz, and the Mega Destroyer, talking about who could challenge them for the tag team titles on Sunday night, August the 11th. So let's hear them now.
Here we are with a couple members of the Legion of Juice. Sean Cruz, the Mega Destroyer. How's it feel, boys? How's it feel to be tag team champions?
Very, very lucrative.
Lucrative is the word. We hold the gold, we hold the money, we hold it all. It doesn't matter who Bo James picks as his tag team partner. It doesn't matter. Name somebody.
Let's go with the Death Riders.
It doesn't matter, Bo. Who else?
Let's go with the Hogs.
The Hogs? No, the Hogs aren't going to help Bo take those titles.
Bring me Don Wright and Wayne Rogers.
Again, doesn't matter. Stan the Man Lee? Nah, they wouldn't. Surely. Now, not even Stan the Man Lee teaming with Bo James. Well, it'll make no difference. Here you are, the SSW Tag Team Champions, and that's how it's going to stay.
There you hear him bragging. There you hear him boasting and talking about how nobody's going to team with me to come after the titles, how nobody's going to be able to wrestle the tag titles away. And you heard Shawn Cruz make a statement right there. Bring on Wayne Rogers. Bring on Don Wright, the legends of Kingsport. Well, I made sure that they saw this video, and I just got off the phone with Wayne Rogers a few minutes ago, and he told me to make sure that everybody knows Sunday night, August the 11th, that the legends of Kingsport are going to saddle up and they're going to come after those tag team titles. This is probably the last shot they'll ever get at being tag team champions. A historic, legendary career from both Wayne Rogers and Don Wright, the legends of Kingsport. Let's take a look at them, and they're coming for you, Lemon Juice McGee and your boys, Sunday night, August the 11th. They're double tough, and they have a mean streak a mile wide. I'm talking about the legends of Kingsport. There you saw them in action. Sunday night, August 11th, Model City Event Center, downtown Kingsport, Tennessee. Don't you dare miss it. It's going to be a huge night. On the next episode, I'm going to tell you about some special guests that are going to be there Sunday night, August the 11th. I'm going to announce some more matches, tell you some of the memorabilia that's going to be auctioned off there that night. It's a huge night to honor and a huge night to benefit Don and Sandy Wright and their family right there in Kingsport, Tennessee. So make sure that you make plans to join us. Help them out. 100% of the door goes to their family. 100% of the auction goes to their family to help them restart their life after losing their home to a fire. Until next episode right here, Bo James saying God bless each and every one of you, and bye-bye from the Volunteer State.